Somewhere right now, a mechanic is spraying WD-40 on an engine block. In 10 minutes, he'll wipe his finger across it and tell the customer they've got an oil leak. $800 for a problem that doesn't exist. I'm Auto Truth Lab. For the next 10 minutes, I'm walking you through 7 mechanic scams that shops are running every single day. Not theories, real tricks that technicians have admitted to using. Your mechanic isn't your buddy, they're running a business. Let's even the odds. Scam number 7. The WD-40 oil leak setup. You drop your car off for an oil change. Everything seems normal, but while your car's in the bay, someone might grab a can of WD-40 or brake cleaner. Quick spray on the valve cover or around the oil pan. Not obvious. Just enough to leave residue. 10 minutes later, that chemical spreads and looks exactly like fresh oil. Shiny, wet, perfect evidence. Then comes the show. Hey, can you come look at something? They wipe a finger along the engine block. Show you the oily residue. You've got a leak developing here, probably the valve cover gasket. If this gets worse, you'll start losing oil. That's when fear kicks in. You approve the repair, $400, $600, sometimes $800. Problem that never existed. A news station in Detroit sent cars with 0 mechanical issues to 20 different shops. Almost half came back with recommendations for leak repairs on perfectly dry engines. Your defense is simple. Before you hand over your keys, take photos of your engine bay. If they claim there's a fresh leak, you've got time-stamped proof of what it looked like 15 minutes ago. Honest shops won't care. The ones that get defensive? That tells you something. Scam number 6. The cabin air filter swap that never happens. Oil change is almost done. Tech walks over, holding what looks like something from a vacuum cleaner. Dirt, leaves, maybe a dead bug. This is your cabin air filter. $40 and we'll get you a new one. You glance at it. Yeah, that's disgusting. You say yes. That filter disappears into the back room. 60 seconds later, your hood closes and you're good to go. Except that same dirty filter just went right back where it came from. You paid $40 for nothing. Local news teams have run this test. They mark filters with paint before service. After paying for the replacement, they check. The marked filter is still there. Still dirty. Why does this work? Filters are hidden. Most people never look. Shop makes $40 in pure profit. Takes 10 seconds. Here's what you do. Before service, grab a Sharpie. Find your cabin air filter and mark it. After service, check it. If your mark is still there, you caught them. Or skip it entirely. Cabin air filters cost $12 on Amazon. 2 minutes to install. No tools. YouTube has a video for your exact car. Scam number 5. The brake fluid contamination test. Brake fluid can sit in your system for 3 to 5 years before it actually needs changing. But every time you bring your car in, shops want to test it, and somehow, it always fails. Here's one way this gets manipulated. Tech pulls a sample of your brake fluid. That sample goes into a bottle. Then, instead of testing your fluid, they grab a different bottle. One filled with old, contaminated fluid from someone else's car. They dump that bad fluid into your reservoir. Test it. Results come back terrible. High copper, moisture contamination. Your brake fluid is cooked. If we don't flush this, you're risking brake failure. This is a safety issue. Safety concerns override everything. You approve the flush. They charge $120 to $200. Then they drain out the junk they just poured in and refill. This came to light when a news crew in California ran a sting. Some locations swapped fluid before testing. Corporate blamed rogue employees and quietly settled. Protection? Don't let them take your sample to the back. Watch them pull it directly from your master cylinder and test it in front of you. Scam number 4. Rigged alignment machines. You hit a pothole. The car pulls slightly to the right. You get an alignment. Makes sense. Shop puts your car on the rack. The computer runs diagnostics. Printout comes back. Red everywhere. This thing's all over the place. $80? What they don't tell you is that alignment machines have adjustable tolerance ranges. Some shops set those ranges tighter than the manufacturer specs. Your manual might say camber can vary plus or minus half a degree. Shop programs their machine to flag anything outside 0.1 degrees. Now your alignment fails even though it's within factory specs. Computer shows red, customer assumes it's accurate. $80 gone. When they hand you that printout, don't just look at the colors, look at the actual numbers. Compare them to your owner's manual specifications. If your camber reads 0.3 degrees and your manual says anything under 0.5 is acceptable, you don't need an alignment. The machine's just set to make money. Quick pause. If shop owners are already mad about this video, we're doing something right. Hit that subscribe button. Auto Truth Lab posts the truth they don't want you to hear every Tuesday and Friday. Back to it. Scam number 3, high-pressure transmission flushes. Transmissions collect debris over time, metal particles, friction material. In a transmission that's running fine, all that settles at the bottom of the pan. Sits there, harmless. Then someone recommends a transmission flush. Flush machines force new fluid through the system under high pressure. That pressure kicks up settled debris and sends it circulating through valve bodies and solenoids, places it doesn't belong. Suddenly, you've got harsh shifting, delayed engagement, slipping. 3 months later, your transmission's gone. Talk to independent transmission rebuilders. A lot of them will tell you a high percentage of failures they see come in within months of someone getting a flush at a quick lube shop. Most factory service schedules recommend drain and fill services if anything. Drain the pan, replace the filter, and add fresh fluid. Low pressure. Gentle. If you've got a high mileage transmission and it works fine, leave it alone. If you must service it, ask for drain and fill, not a flush. Shop pushing hard for a flush on a 100,000-mile transmission. They might be thinking about the $3,000 rebuild when it fails. Scam number 2, shop premium oil that's just bulk generic oil changes are the most common service. Everybody needs them. And there's room for markup. Some places buy synthetic oil in bulk. 55-gallon drums, cost per quart drops to around $4. Then they pour it into containers labeled Premium Synthetic Blend or High Performance Formula. Same oil, fancier label. Now they charge $12 a quart. You see premium on the menu, assume it's better, pay extra. Meanwhile, it's the same oil going in every car. Independent labs have analyzed shop-branded oils and compared them to Mobil 1 or Pennzoil Platinum. Testing showed identical specs. Sometimes it literally was Mobil 1, just in a different bottle. Simple fix. Buy your own oil. 5-quart jug from Walmart. $25. Bring it with you and ask the shop to use yours. Or ask them to install oil using sealed branded bottles where you can see. If they say Mobil 1, you should see a Mobil 1 bottle, not a generic shop container. Oil changes are recurring revenue. Shops do thousands. Marking up oil from $4 to $12 might not seem like much per car, but when you're doing 50 a day, it adds up fast. Scam number 1. Wiper blade installation fees. Wiper blades might be the easiest thing to replace on any vehicle. No tools, no special skills. You lift the wiper arm, press a tab, and slide the old blade off. Slide a new one on. Clicks into place. Takes 15 seconds per blade. Service counters charge $20 to $30 for installation. Run the math. $25 for 15 seconds of work. That's $6,000 per hour. For a job so simple, the instructions are on the package. YouTube has videos for every car ever made. Search your model plus wiper blade replacement, lift, press, slide, click. That's it. But customers assume it's complicated, or they're in a hurry, so they pay. And wiper blades are already marked up. $20 Bosch blades at an auto parts store cost $40 at the dealership. So you're paying double for the product plus another $25 for someone to spend 30 seconds snapping them on. Total? $65 for something that costs $20 and takes less than a minute. Next time your wipers need replacing, buy them yourself. Pull into the parking lot, pop them on, you'll be done before your coffee gets cold. That's what this whole video's about. Closing the gap between what they know and what you know. 7 scams. Question is, how many has your shop already hit you with? Drop a comment, tell me which scam you caught them running, or which one you just realized they pulled last year. I read everyone. Hit subscribe, Auto Truth Lab. Real automotive truth every Tuesday and Friday. Don't let them play you.